Good morning, everyone. It's Monday morning on the 22nd of August 2022 at 10:05 in the morning. I actually woke up to a phone call from Grant, which was nice. Until he explained to me that everything that I was concerned about is in fact playing out, and that the conversation at his birthday drinks from his family did intimidate his wife, and she wasn't happy about our friendship, and not happy at all that he used to ring and wake me up. I did tell him that I effectively feel I have lost him as a friend. He said obviously that's not the case, but he's needing to sort of explain to her and teach her the difference in cultures, in the sense that you can love multiple people in different ways. I personally find it really hard to get my head around the fact that people don't know that, regardless of the culture, but okay. I'm not from those cultures, so I probably should have an opinion. Unfortunately, it's put me in a downer, which is not helpful, because obviously I have this assignment to do. Yesterday I was talking to one of the people I've been talking to via the group chat for this assignment. She's an online student in Queensland, and yesterday she confirmed that she's getting an extension. I've been humming and hawing about whether or not I should apply for an extension. I know that I can get them based on my disability paperwork. I just don't want to have this hanging over my head. So I'm hoping that I can get through a decent amount today. Based on how well I go today, I guess is what I will decide whether or not to get the extension. I may do at this rate, just to hopefully alleviate some pressure. But yeah, I don't know, I just still feel all over the place. It's nice to have my house lovely and tidy. I did get the feeling, though, by the end of it, that Melanie maybe isn't as keen to do it as she first sort of thought. And on saying that, I obviously want to help people, especially people on the disability, since I am as well. But like, I did pick her up and drop her off 20 minutes each way, and I said to her, look, it's Sunday, public transport sucks, and I get that, so I'm happy to do it, but obviously I can't keep doing it because of what it would cost me. And it's over an hour each way for her public transport. And yesterday, like, she was with me for a number of hours, so it was a bit of a different sort of, like, it wasn't like she just came in and did the floor sort of thing. Like, I was working along with her as well, dusting, and we changed the sheets and did all that sort of stuff together and whatnot. But by the time I'd paid for her, like, energy drinks and lunch and what I thought was fair, roles reversed, I ended up giving her $40 because she did help me, obviously. And I am really grateful for how good my house looks, but there's just no way I can manage that moving forward when there are, like, professional cleaners that can come in and do it for like $21 an hour or $25 an hour, and it wouldn't take more than an hour, I don't think, in that regard. So I do believe people come into our lives for reasons, as we know. I'm definitely keen to get to know her more, because, as I've said, knowing people who understand me makes life a little easier, and we do have quite a bit in common. And I just couldn't shake the feeling by the end of it, and when I dropped her off, that it was sort of, might be done and dusted in that sense, but that's cool. But yeah. Another thing that's annoying me right now, because why only have one when you can have multiple things fucking pissing you off, right? And that is the fact that I have clearly wasted so much of my time and energy trying to put together a page with a donation thing in place, because there are certain people who say it constantly and others who have said it once in a while that they would like to donate to me or help me out. And that's nothing for me to be ashamed of, because almost all bloggers and people who do what I do have donation boxes set up, because a lot of work goes into what I'm doing. But Melanie showed me this app that is able to transfer money instantly. And even though it's more based on like having the phone number and the person having the app, and it's just like, we did this test, we sent like $1 to each other to see how it shows up, and I set mine up under Life's a Story, and those are the details that came up, which was good. And there's this function where if someone doesn't have the app, for example, and you don't want to share your phone number, you can request an amount and you get this like unique link, and the link, you can send it to someone. So I thought, given that I have one particular follower who just constantly emails me and messages me around the clock, constantly offering money, I was like, okay, let's see if this works. So I sent him an email saying, you've been saying this non-stop, so would you actually like to follow through? If so, how much? Let me know and I'll send you a link. And it was more curiosity's sake at this point, because I wanted to see how it would work. And like I said, this particular person, you know who you are, constantly, around the clock, non-stop, overwhelmingly messaging me. I'll pay this, I'll buy this, I'll do this, I'll do that, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so I sent the email, and the email came back to me with, I'll think about it. Cool, that's all good by me, mate. Just stop emailing me and messaging me non-stop around the clock, because you've just proven you're all talk, and I won't be responding anymore, because I have wasted so fucking much energy that I won't be anymore. But I've now talked for 7.5 minutes, and I have this nightmare of an assignment to get to. And I also need to ring my therapy place to find out what's going on with group therapy and how much it's meant to be costing me, because, like I've said, I've realised that they really are cramming a lot in, and if it's not group therapy in the sense where I can actually talk about shit, it's not going to work for me. Like, I was so happy that I'm doing group therapy throughout this trimester, because of, I need the support around my assignments and grades and exams and all of that stuff, and I don't know, I don't feel supported by anything from anyone right now, but that's life. So I guess that's it for me. Please send me luck and good vibes about my assignment. And yeah, for anyone who actually does want to donate, you can let me know and I can email you. But again, I've never asked for people to do that. I've only ever had people offering it to me, and because I'm such a gullible, trusting dumb fuck, it seems, I believe people when people say stuff. So, sucks to be me, I guess, but that's me for now, guys. I will finish on a good note and say I know that I'm doing the best I can, given where I'm at and my circumstances, and I fully believe that all of you are too. Happy Monday. Bye, guys.